When Leepu decides to transform a black cab into a wedding limousine, it threatens to push the chop shop further over budget.
And all the guys are trying as hard as they can. And the fucking deadline we've got is so tight.
Leepu's car is meant to be at the head of the Mela procession, celebrating the Bangladeshi New Year. But with just 2 weeks left, Leepu's struggling to make any progress.
I'm stuck here. I'm trying to think. Nothing is coming out.
And before the Mela, the car must have an all-important test drive to prove it's mechanically up to the job. And that's in just 1 week. For Leepu, everything about this car has to look good, including Bernie's filthy engine, which is showing every one of its 500,000 miles.
If the people look at it, look at the engine, body's nice, brand new, new design, nice paint job, nice, everything's done. And look at the engine. If you pull up the engine, people doesn't pay money for that. Look, we're buying nice stuff, shiny, glittering stuff, and look at this thing in your engine. I want your engine like that, so that matches with the body.
Well, we can detail this engine.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, detail the engine, take them out.
You don't need to take an engine out to detail it.
Detailing the engine is mechanics' jargon for cleaning it, painting it and giving it a sparkle. To do that properly, you need to take it out. But all that Bernie's interested in is how the engine runs.
Look,
what?
We even ordered what's called engine support beam.
Yeah.
It's been sitting, doing nothing. You talk about pennies, you're spending money for all the fucking tools and don't use them. And you're crying for money.
And all you're
Why you
doing
spend
is
this money for the tools?
And all you're doing is talking and not even getting on with anything. What has it always been? No, you can't work on this today. Right? You tell me what you want to achieve and I'll achieve it.
All I want, mechanically,
yeah,
clean.
Fine. Right, so you're going to give me some time to get the engine out while you're doing the back end of the car.
Well, of course, why not?
Madge, get the engine out. If he tries to stop you, you come and I will throw him out of the garage.
I like that. Get on, man, get on.
Once you undo the bolts for the converter.
I love it, I love that.
Right.
Take him out. Shut up. Take the engine out.
As Leepu takes a back seat, Bernie's Polish mechanics, Magic and Matchin, spring into action.
Yeah, I'll give him his credit, he's right. The body looking beautiful, the engine don't look so good, but then, he's got to tighten up on time, and if he gets in my way, I'm going to tell him.
For the first time ever in the history of Chop Shop, engine is being taken off.
Big deal! Big deal!
And in celebration of such a notable moment, Leepu is splashing out.
This is an ice cream celebration because Bernie is using the Horace for the first time in this Chop Shop in his garage.
Shut the fuck up. Let me tell you one thing. If you're happy, I'm happy. When you're sad, I'm happy.
Taking the engine out this close to the test drive is risky. If anything goes wrong and they can't easily get it back in and running, they won't make it.
Hey, come on!
Just let it down.
For the moment at least, Bernie has made Leepu happy.
Very nice.
Let's just hope that when he's finished the bodywork, it looks as good as my engine.
That's a challenge. Now, we'll have fun building this car. And he's throwing me challenge. Which one will look better? Your engine, his engine, or my body?
My engine will look better.
My body!
My engine!
My body!
My engine! I'll bet you an ice cream. What's the matter?
In true Arch style, the bet is sealed with a handshake over the bin on a Friday night. The bet may just be an ice cream, but the stakes couldn't be higher. As a bank holiday weekend in London starts to swing, not everyone is out enjoying themselves. Engineer Brian swelters over a hot milling machine making the adapters for the Taxi Roadster's oversized wheels.
It's
3 o'clock now. You're not going to get them today.
Bernie and Leepu can't do anything much until Brian finishes the wheel adapters, so they're preparing themselves for the
Straight
Mellor.
out the garage into
We
here.
do really need good clothes, you know that.
Well, you want to work in good clothes?
Not only are they supplying the car to lead the procession, they'll also have the starring roles driving it. So they've come to see Ahmed to get properly togged up.
That is the right one for you. That is this pure traditional one. That's it.
Tell me I look handsome, Leepu.
You look like a Maharaja.
How many years younger do I look? Wow, yes! My prince!
Alibaba.
My prince!
Leepu, what do you think about the colour?
I like the color. I like it. I like
That goes with your hat also.
Yeah.
Plus I got pink shoes for you.
Pink shoe.
Hey!
Wow. This is gorgeous.
Do I look nice, do I? Do I could be a model?
Engineer Brian has at last finished the adapters, so the wheels can finally be bolted on and Leepu can complete the body design. Not to be outdone, Bernie is rising to the challenge of producing an engine to rival Leepu's bodywork.
Morning!
With just a week and a half to go, the organisers of the Mellor have come calling to see the wedding car that will lead their procession.
Well, the way it is now, it's very hard to understand, hard to see actually how it's going to look like because it's under construction. All metal bits and pieces, no paint.
The trouble is that with such little time left, they were expecting to see their wedding limo finished.
But this thing, this is one of a kind. This is a very, very special car. When the car is done, they can wait to have this car for their wedding ceremony. They can't wait. They'll go crazy.
They won't be the only people going crazy. The ongoing competition between the car's bodywork and its engine is driving Bernie round the bend.
This looks good now. I mean, it's a lot better. A lot better.
What do you mean a lot better? It's a million times better.
No. You just washed it. Now it needs detailing.
Once again, Bernie bashes through the streets of London, this time on a mission to get his engine parts chromium plated. But while Bernie hits the streets, Leepu's got plans for his precious engine.
Barney had to go. He's going to come tomorrow morning, and we have 1 day left for the test drive, which is tomorrow. And Barney's going to come, and he'll rush to put that engine back in the car. And nothing will be done. Well, I'm trying to take some work off from his shoulder. So we'll paint it. We'll paint it, clean it, put everything back together, ready to go in the car.
Meanwhile, Bernie's visiting one of his favourite haunts in the Old Kent Road. Chrome plating is a wonderfully old-fashioned process with a lot of hard grafting involved. The electroplating part comes right at the end and turns dirty oily objects like these into beautiful engine parts like these.
I bet this place could tell a few tales. Great afternoon out. Plus, as well, I'm away from Leepu for a few hours, make it even nicer.
Whilst Bernie's been away from the garage, Leepu's been nobbling the competition and muscling in on his act.
I just want to see his reaction tomorrow. That point of view, I mean, he might not like it.
He's gonna have a shit fit. Be funny though. I'm gonna be here nice and early tomorrow.
Next morning, as Bernie drives into work, he has no idea that Leepu has hijacked his precious engine. But he's about to find out.
Fuck's sake!
Bernie's seeing red, not because of the quality of the paint job, but because Leepu's got involved in his mechanics.
Little knowledge, very, very dangerous scene. Right? Fine, spray it and whatever. But these are the high compression engine. You don't refit the old gaskets.
He believes that by not replacing the seals on the manifolds, Leepu could cause serious damage to the engine on tomorrow's test drive.